Yeah, it cut off for me. It was too long. It said, this isn't gonna work anymore. I will take care of my child myself. I can't see treated the way you treat me. I am a person and I have feelings, and I know you're gonna have someone over there tonight and you can do it tonight, but I'm not doing this with you anymore. And this is the so-called Acadian's mother. She also would have my son sent to jail. While he was in jail, she would be with someone else. He did not care when he got out because she had him under a spell. And the only time the pink man has feelings is when their feelings get hurt. Like the movie I watched, he said the witches, they do not blush and they cannot cry. Hurt their motherfucking feelings and see when they begin to cry. And they will also get some feelings. But you cannot hurt their feelings like if you beat them, they like that kind of shit, you know. So that way, a way to hurt their feelings is to not want them around anymore. When you do not want them around, that's when they become a person with feelings. But she did not give a fuck about us when she was blowing my phone up on a Texas and shit and talking stupid. She didn't give a fuck about us. She did not give a fuck about my daughter when she said that my daughter was so black, she looked like mud or some shit like that, whatever. But my son and my daughter look alike. My son is darker than my daughter, so my daughter told her it must be the same for the dude she's fucking. And it must be the same for her children. Whatever she called my daughter, some kind of nigga, mud, something. If you're gonna chill with the female, don't have her around my fucking baby. Dana, you really don't know how crazy I really am, and you don't know what time I will be home either, so please don't try me. I don't know what that's all about, but he only showed hers. Never did he show his. He only showed hers. And 9:06 p.m. a.m. And well, and if he didn't know how really crazy she was, I told him how she could be the reason too that he is doing 5 years in prison now to get him away from the other girl. But and like I told my daughter, I really feel is that I have a gut feeling it's the Jew bitch that had him to do these 5 years in jail, because it's all street theater. His whole life is street theater. It's like the Truman Show. Like he was born at the right time. AK-111, counting his money, spoil him shit. You know, there's and most of the time his baby seems to never have on clothes. You know, that's what pink people do. They don't put their babies on clothes. And all the melanated people I know, they put their babies on clothes and shoes, but pink people don't. He think he's all that, and he's not, but he would have. If he did not have walk-ins and Tosh, you know, he had his original soul, his original spirit. If he wasn't, you know, see, they have him to live like that. He think he's living large. I would like to send him this picture too and say, no, you would like to go swimming here again. You won't swim like that in 5 years for prison. And I thought this was funny. He said, this nigga in the dresser, I can't put him to sleep. Donna used to sleep in a drawer when he was small. When he was a baby, newborn, Donna slept in the drawer. He was so small, he could sleep in a drawer. He slept in the drawer till he was like 8 or 9 months old. He slept in a drawer. The drawer was under my bed. At night, I would pull the drawer out, and that's where he would sleep. I didn't put the drawer up under the bed when I put him in there, of course. But at night, I would put him in the drawer, and that's where he would sleep. He slept there for like 8 months, maybe 9 or 10 months. Then when he got old enough, then I would put him in my bed. And he just really loves his mutant child. And this guy, he does not know he is putting the antennas on top of a synthetic human's head. He's a synthetic human too. Most melanated beings are synthetic today. This is why you cannot come together. But he is smiling, and it doesn't matter if he's a mutant baby or not. That to see a baby smile makes me smile. But this is not anything kin to me. It is not. Because this is no longer my son with all this shit. This is a synthetic being. But that is his son. I don't know about the girl, but that is his son. Borderline. Borderline what? Borderline gay? It's borderline, then he has on a pink shirt. I don't know what the fuck all that means. I'm not reading it here. You see? And this is a melanated being. He is also a synthetic human. And he also has tats. You can tell synthetic humans because of their mindset. And when you see this kind of shit on them, big or small, the minute you see a tattoo on a melanated man, you know he is synthetic. I don't give a fuck who you are. You have those tattoos, you are synthetic. You can come out of your syntheticness. And you will have to come out big time like I did. You will have to come out big time and begin to study and know. Because if you do not come out big time, they will put you right back there. To be synthetic. And this is all he knows. This is all he knows. To get high, to get high, to get high. He thinks getting high. See? Even this one has tattoos. She's synthetic too. Not a synthetic human, but she's a synthetic being. Because they turned their own into synthetic too. With those that look like them into synthetics. Because pink people are on this planet and they live just fine until the others came down. And then he has a red dog. An ugly pink bitch. And he thinks that's cute. He thinks she's cute. When he told me about it, he had called to get, and see, this only means target. He doesn't even know it. This is a target. Doesn't even know it. But he called to get his birth certificate from me. And most of the time, that is the time he would call to get his birth certificate. Try to get his birth certificate for me to get it. I am not getting you a motherfucking thing. You know? And this here has, who is this guy? He's an older guy. You grew up too fast. I remember when you and your grandma and grandpa came to St. Joe to pick me up. Do you remember that? She was 8 years old. She's been knowing this old man since she was 8. But he sent me a picture of her. You targeted synthetic human, stupid bastard. Because now I am to him the same way Pandora is to her pink children. She does not care for them, and I don't care for him. And because he has desecrated everything about me. He has desecrated it, and he thinks it's okay. But he sent me a picture of the bitch, and he told me she was brown skinned. And when he sent me the picture, he didn't never call back or never answer anything. And then I went to his page and said, hey, what's up with you? Thought you wanted your birth certificate. Then he said something like, oh, you're moving too fast. Okay, well, I've heard that before. I'm moving too fast, but I'm not going to slow down for you. So shalom, shalom, brother. In prison. If they put me in prison, it would damn sure be a setup. It would be nothing they can say that I did. Nothing. Okay, he lives like that, but look at this shit. I live in a cave. My bed looks better than that. But when you live with cave women, see, they have me living in a cave, and they have him living with windows and sunshine and beaches and skies and a pink chick. She's a cave woman, but she is not living in a cave. She is not actually the one that came out of the cave, because they came out with blonde hair. And but she is produced from them, from them breeding mutants with the melanated beings once the Egyptians went and got them out of the caves. And then that's when they started having brown hair. And then that's how Rebecca had Esau, because one, of her grandparents, or maybe even her mom was pink. Who knows? Merry Christmas, isn't that something? Now he wants to get into all this bullshit, all the holidays. So who is his teacher? With all those goddamn tattoos all over him. Who is his teacher? The Martians. The Martians. She's a handler. She handles him, but he thinks that, you know, oh, they're this and they're that. No, she's handling you, and that's why you're in prison for 5 years. So now her and the archer can be together, but you won't know that. And see, I told you they will have dreads and a pink chick. That is a program that is running in Florida to this Tosh. It may be running other places too, but I know it runs in Florida. I don't know who that is. See, what they do is they give you a substitution family, you know. This is him too. And I said, damn, whoever made him up, wow, and they made him a joker. A joker is like a McGillicuddy. A McGillicuddy is something that they tell you this is supposed to be Thanksgiving. We was not raised with that. Where did he get this shit from? Because he is synthetic. So when you are synthetic, then you do what the Martians tell you to do. You celebrate their holidays. Because you are synthetic. And he doesn't matter. He really doesn't matter. They're just playing around with him, but he doesn't know that he doesn't matter. He think he matters somewhere. It doesn't even matter to the pink bits. See, he is the joker, and then she is the joker also that comes on the card. This is really what is called McGillicuddy right here. McGillicuddy is something like a party. You know, you think you're going to a party, but when you get there, it's really not a party. You know? Just like with your life, you think you're living it, but you're really not living it. It is a McGillicuddy thing, and this is a I Love Lucy thing, and this is also Adam and the woman, or Adam and Eve, coming out of the garden. He is a dead man. He doesn't even know it. He thinks he's alive. Now he wants to get in the green shit and wear the top hat. The top hat came from Aleister Crowley. Aleister Crowley had the top hat because he knew that he could do magic with his top hats. They're working magic on his ass. Look at that Christmas shit. Wow. I know one time he was with the pink melanated chick with the blonde hair, the one that has his kids, and some Christmas shit story going on, and my baby girl was in Florida at the time with him, and him and my baby girl got into a fight because of the Christmas shit, because my daughter was like, you know, what are you doing? We don't deal with this. What kind of shit are you trying to bring about? What kind of curses are you trying to bring on us? Aren't we cursed enough? And they got into a fight. Even this Halloween shit. Well, look at this house. I don't know if it's a house or apartments. More so it may be apartments. And this is his part of the apartment. And death before dishonor. Or is it till death do us part? I love you, Jamie. He told me she was brown. I love you, Jamie. So now he puts it out into the world. He is under a spell. He said death before dishonor. Well, he's dead and dishonored too. I guess they both came at the same time for his dumbass. And he shows that he has nothing going on in his mind. He has so much. Why in the fuck is he on the floor? Well, but he has so much, you know. The beach, the sun, the the water. He has so much, even a red dog. And I think they have a red car too. This is what I'm saying. You have so much, why you have nothing? Look at this shit. Who lives like this? And all those cans, like, wow, I swear, if I had known that having children, I would have to see them be synthetic. I would not have wanted to be an earthling. Anu asked me the other day, you still want to be an earthling? And I say I was talking to Anu, but I could not see his face, and I wanted to see him face to face. And because Anu didn't want to see anyone, I wanted to see him face to face. And I guess since Pandora was with me and he wanted to see Pandora again, he could not apologize to Pandora enough for having Inky. Like, I cannot apologize to my two children who are still here for having the others. You know, I cannot apologize enough. Like my third daughter, sometimes she comes over here, she looks like, and look, it said, why should I apologize for the monster I've become? No one ever apologized for making me this way. Isn't that something? I'm talking about how I apologize for things. But they made him that way. They made my son that way. They made him a synthetic human. He thinks this shit is cute. You know, my daughter made me some earrings like this, but they clip on right here and they go around, and then it looks like they're actually coming down here. I designed them and she made them, my first daughter. That's his mutant baby. When life puts you in tough situations, don't say why me, say try me. Well, I guess you will be tried in prison a lot. So I guess that is the end of the synthetic beings pictures. With his, you know, he's just synthetic. It's nothing I can say about him, you know, to be even mad. Too many folks are locked up for non-violent drug offenses. The war on drugs has been a failure. The war on drugs, it is a mind control thing. It is time to get practical. See, it is time to get targeted. It said targeted individual. It's targeted individual time for responsible legalization of marijuana. If you agree with me, please sign the pledge of support here. And I can give it to him. His name is Gavin Newsom. I can give it to him on that. It ain't over with the pill game strong. Yeah. So this is his female that is on his page now. So now they're going to appeal it, but they're still going to take a long time. And then it says Callie. See, she spells it C-A-L-I. But my daughter, they also called her Callie. So this is why you see he spelled his name this way. Callie says, salute to the fam. My baby daddy just got 5 years. And whatever, 5 fucking years. Her baby daddy. So we don't know if the new chick is pregnant or not, or if that's the pink hair chick. We don't know. Christine, this, I think this is his baby's mom. I'm here if you need me, girl. I'm not for sure, but her name is Christine. His baby's mom, her name is Christine. And I told him they put you with her because you are not a Christian. Her name is Christian, and also when you are Christine, then they call you Tina. You know, and I told him that. And when he was away from her, he knew that she had something over her. But when he came back, every time she would come back, like even if she went to the store by herself or she went to visit a friend by herself, then he would tell me about her. And I said, Adana, why do you say these things when she is gone, but when she comes, it is though you are under a spell? I did not know about mind control at the time, but I do now. And here's a melanated female, but she has blonde hair, see? So she is also a synthetic human. Her name is Barbie. She wants to be a Barbie. and she does not know that she is being handled to think that way. People with tattoos are way more fun to see naked. Well, yeah, because you guys are all under some form of mind control. This guy, and here he goes with believe. NT1 will believe a word out of that junkie bitch's mouth. She don't do nothing but cause trouble and tell lies, and it's all too well known. The junkyard whore is getting it. Fuck bitches. So I think now they want to kind of blame. They want to kind of blame Christine for this shit, you know, because at first I thought she did it too, but then I said no. Once my daughter showed me the Archer dude, I said no. His girl and Archer, they are together, and they need to get rid of him for a while. Well, you're on your own. There's no Yahweh. Tasha's not coming inside those doors to even try to fight the demons that have walked inside you. You are on your own. You will have to find your own way back, and that is a hard thing to do when you are on your own. You do not care about anyone's situation but your own. You bring about mutant babies. The only thing about you that is still Tosh is the way you look. But your mind, your soul, only your flesh looks like Tosh. Everything else is a handler, a programmer, a hacker. They have hacked into your mind, your body, your soul. They have hacked into you so hard, Tosh cannot even stand to be in his own body. This body belongs to Tosh. It is a host for Tosh, but they have taken it over, and now you have become a synthetic mutant. And this is the story of a synthetic mutant, Prince Israel. Shitoka Lehi Robes.